All right, we got two levels of long division. We're going to start with the easier one first. So we have this divided by that. Got to set it up as long division. Let's do this. So we're grabbing this w plus 2, long division, 4w squared plus 11w plus 6. All right, so this is how the problem is going to be given to you. This is your setup, old school long division. All right, lots of tiny steps on this, so you got to be on your toes. Step 1, we're going to grab the leadoff hitter in this group, 4w squared. Going to grab the leadoff man in that group, just the w. Leadoff, leadoff. So we're going 4w squared over w. So again, this is what you do. Grab your first one, grab your first one. We got to simplify this. 4w squared, which is kind of like 4ww. Simplify it, see what's left over. You've got a 4w that's got to go up top. Now, stay organized. You've got the w squareds, just plain w's, numbers. This is a 4w, so he has to go in the column with just the w's. So grab 4w, put him right there. W squareds, just plain w's, just numbers. This 4w, you have to multiply by your divisor, w plus 2, for your next step. Divisor, w plus 2, we multiply it. So distribute this, boom, boom. 4w times w, 4w squared. 4w times 2, 8w. So what you just created is what we're going to slide in underneath. 4w squared plus 8w. And I do like how it's all organized. W squared, w squared. W, w, w. Number, number, number. So you stay organized the whole time. Now, you've done this correct, you've done this right, if this and that are exactly the same. 4w squared here, 4w squared there, you're like, yes, I did it right. What we're doing is we're going to subtract this. So we want that to zero out. We want to go 4w squared minus 4w squared, 0. He's gone. 11w minus 8w. I have 3w right there. So your first round is done, and we've got this 3w. To start your second round, drop down whatever number you've got there, plus 6. All right, let's kind of clean this up, get all this out of the way. And let's start our second round. So all the same steps, just now with this. Leadoff man, 3w, leadoff man there, w. So grab your leadoff hitter for this group, leadoff hitter for that group. Simplify, 3w over w. The w's are going to cancel, leaving you a 3. And this 3, we got to put it up over here on the top. You say, well, where does it go? It's just a plain regular 3. Does it go w squareds? Does it go www? No, it goes with the numbers. So this positive 3 we put over here, and I like it. We're organized. Number, 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 all the way. Take whatever you found, and you have to multiply it by the divisor for your next step. So your divisor is w plus 2. Multiply 3 times w plus 2, 3w plus 6. Now what you just built is what's going to slide in underneath. Grab the 3w plus 6, slide it in right here, and just check it out again. W squared, w, 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 number, 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 number. And on this, we're checking to see if these two are exactly the same. So they're exactly the same. Yes, you did it right. We subtract this, bam, bam, subtract, subtract. Remainder of 0, which is awesome. So for today, we get the remainder of 0. This is going to be my answer, 4w plus 3. So there's your final answer for this first example. All right, I'm going to try 3 of these on this video. That's the first one. Let's make another run. All right, second one. Here we go. So 2n squared plus n minus 21. All this is over n minus 3. So this will be our second example. When you get the problems, it's going to be set up like this. So take what's on top, take what's on bottom, set up long division, n minus 3, long division, 2n squared plus n minus 21. All right. Might roll a little bit easier this time. You've got your leadoff man. You got your leadoff man. 2n squared over n. You simplify that. One of these n's cancels that one. Got 2n left over. This 2n left over is going to go up into our answer sections up top. And remember, does it go with the n squareds? Nope, it goes with the n's. This is an n, this is an n, positive 2n right there. Grab that 2n that you just found. You have to multiply it by the divisor for your next step, n minus 3. So it's not hard. It's just a bunch of little steps to get you where you want to be. 2n times n, 2n squared, 2n times 3, 6n. So we're going to grab this one, slide it in underneath. And you know you've done it right if this and that are exactly the same. This and that are exactly the same. 2n squared, 2n squared, they cancel out. Remember, we're subtracting this. So I got n minus negative 6, actually becomes positive 7n. Drop down your number, negative 21 drops down, and you've completed the first round. Now you have a second round of this where you're going to do the same exact steps, just going to start with here at the 7n. Let's get all this out of the way. All right, second round of it. Leadoff hitter, 7n. Leadoff hitter, n. Simplify it. The 7n over the n. N's cancel, just left with a 7. He's got to go up here on top. Where does he go? Well, easy. N squareds? Nope. N? Nope. He's a regular number, a positive 7. So a positive 7 hangs out in the column with all the numbers. Your next step, grab that positive 7, multiply it by the divisor. So this 7 hits that divisor, n minus 3, bam, bam. When you multiply through, you get 7n minus 21. Grab your 7n minus 21, slide it in underneath. You've done this correctly. If this 7n and that 7n are exactly the same, they are. They cancel out. Oh, all that cancels. 7n minus 7n, 21 minus 21, remainder is 0. So what we have up here, the 2n plus 7, that's going to be our final answer. All right, I was going to try 3 of these. Hopefully it's getting a little bit easier to understand. So we've done 2. Let's try one more, and hopefully it'll click really well this time. Okay, third example, and again, when you get these problems given to you, it's set up like this. Divided by, your job is to create the long division problem. X plus 4, set up the long division, 3x squared plus 7x minus 20. All right, third time's the charm. Let's try to run this third example. Grab your leadoff hitter, 3x squared. Grab this leadoff hitter, just regular x. So we're going to go 3x squared over x. We've got to simplify this. X squared, you can think about it this way. You've got 2 x's there. One of them cancels. Leaves you with this positive 3x. He's got to run up here where you put your answers. The 3x will be in the column with the x's, not x squared, x's. So 3x, x's, x's. Whatever you found here, your 3x, your next step is you have to multiply it by your divisor, x plus 4. So here's x plus 4. Distribute the 3x, multiply it through the parentheses. Becomes 3x squared plus 12x. All right. Grab the 3x squared plus 12x. And then again, check it out. X squared, x, number, number, number. You know you've done it right if this and this are exactly the same. 3x squared and 3x squared. So they're going to subtract, they're going to be gone. This cancels out. So 3x squared minus 3x squared cancels out. 7 minus 12 becomes negative 5x. To start your next round, the minus 20 has to drop straight down. Okay, let's do one more round of this. All that out of the way. All right, second round, here we go. We start with the negative 5x as our leadoff hitter. Leadoff hitter here, x. So take your first one and your first one. Negative 5x and x. We have to simplify that. This one's a little easier. Those x's are just going to cancel. Gone. Left with negative 5. This negative 5 has to come over and line up in the top answer section. Notice x squared, x, number, number, number. Negative 5 is a number, so he has to be in this column. You keep it organized. Awesome. Take the negative 5, multiply it times your divisor. So you have to distribute the negative 5 through the parentheses. So the negative 5 hits both those. So negative 5 times x. Remember, negative times positive gives you a negative 20. Grab this negative 5x minus 20. Let's slide it over here. Negative 5x minus 20. And you can see it already. You know you've done it right because these are going to cancel. Heck, everything canceled. Remainder is 0. So for your final answer, what you have up there, 3x minus 5. There you go. So all these little steps got to keep organized, solving by long division.